AWS Control Tower sets up and governs a secure multi-account environment with a few clicks. Let's walk through the landing zone, the controls that enforce your guardrails, and how Account Factory hands you compliant accounts on demand. This is the Control Tower dashboard. Think of Control Tower as the express setup for multi-account governance. In a few clicks, it stands up a landing zone, a pre-configured baseline that includes a dedicated security account and a log archive account.
Under the hood, it orchestrates organizations, config, and CloudTrail, so the wiring is identical everywhere.
The dashboard gives you a single view of every enrolled account,
your organizational units, and any control that's currently in violation.
Controls are how Control Tower turns policy into enforcement, and they come in three types. Preventive controls use service control policies to block a disallowed action before it happens. Detective controls use config rules to spot resources that have drifted out of compliance. And proactive controls use CloudFormation hooks to catch a non-compliant resource before it's even provisioned.
Each control also carries a guidance level.
Mandatory ones are always enforced, while strongly recommended and elective ones you choose to enable per organizational unit. The organization page shows your accounts grouped into organizational units, or OUs. This matters because controls are applied at the OU level, so your OU structure defines your blast radius. When you register an existing OU, Control Tower enrolls its accounts under the shared baseline and starts governing them. A good pattern is to separate accounts by sensitivity. Keep production, sandbox, and security in their own OUs, so the right guardrails land in the right place. Account Factory is where Control Tower really pays off. It's a service catalog product that provisions brand new accounts already configured to your baseline. Every account it creates lands in the correct OU with the mandatory controls in your standard networking applied from the start. That's a huge deal because the most common cause of drift in a multi-account setup is someone hand-building an account and quietly skipping the guardrails. Account Factory makes the compliant path the easy path. In short, the landing zone gives you a governed multi-account baseline. Controls enforce it in three ways: preventive, detective, and proactive. Each control is mandatory, strongly recommended, or elective. You apply them at the OU level rather than account by account. And Account Factory provisions new accounts that are compliant from day one. Let's make this real. In your lab, open Control Tower's controls library and pick a strongly recommended detective control. Enable it on a sandbox organizational unit, then jump over to config and confirm the backing config rule has appeared. Now create a resource that breaks the rule and watch the Control Tower dashboard mark that OU as non-compliant. You're done when you can see the violation in Control Tower and trace it all the way back to the config rule that detected it. Second exercise, feel the value of Account Factory. From Control Tower, use Account Factory to provision a brand new account into one of your organizational units. As it builds, notice that organizations, config, and CloudTrail are wired up for you automatically. You don't touch them. When it finishes, confirm that the mandatory controls have landed and the account shows up as enrolled on the dashboard. You're done when that new account is fully governed and compliant, with zero manual setup on your part.